Hey guys, I want to invite you to lock in for a second. This is really important information I want you to be sharing with your communities. Every state and county is going to be different, so obviously check your Superior Court's website, but everybody has the option to request a virtual appearance for their immigration hearings. Groups like ASAP and Agents for Change have hotlines where you can call to get more information on how to request a virtual appearance so you do not risk being kidnapped when you show up to court or immigration office, etc. This is not as simple as requesting to show up virtually to a civil court proceeding where you would just email the courtroom clerk and request to appear virtually. For immigration proceedings, you have to actually file a motion, what's called a moving paper. As somebody who fought an eviction on their own for 7 months without an attorney, I learned how to draft moving papers. It's not that complicated, but it is time consuming, and it's certainly going to be overwhelming if English is not your first language and you're dealing with fascism. There are templates everywhere. There are literally templates for every motion: motion to quash, motion to dismiss, motion to appear virtually. You can find them all over the interwebs. These have to be perfect. There cannot be a single error on them, because when you go to file them, if the clerk behind the counter sees anything wrong with it, you will not be able to file and you'll have to redo it and come back. A motion is a request for the judge to do something in advance of your hearing. So these need to be done ideally weeks ahead. They need to be filed weeks ahead of a hearing. If you are facing this situation, whether you are documented or undocumented, and you do not have an attorney, please go to this website, familiarize yourself with this information. It's available in English and Spanish. Familiarize yourself with the procedure. Have one of these drafted and ready to file. All you would need to do is change the date, right? Depending upon when and if you need to file it. Have one of these ready to go in your back pocket in the event that you are called to appear in any type of immigration or ICE proceeding. There's obviously no guarantee, even with extenuating circumstances, that a judge will grant said motion, but at the very least, this will stall the process, because the hearing cannot take place until the judge reviews the motion and makes a decision, and that can take days to weeks, depending upon how backlogged the courts are. So bottom line is, make sure that you are familiar with the process of how to request a virtual appearance in your state and county. Assume the worst and draft one of these and have it at the ready. Like anything you file with the court, moving papers or otherwise, you have to serve it on the other party. Now, if you have an attorney, they'll handle this for you. If you're going it alone, you'll need to make sure somebody over the age of 18 that resides in your same county is able to serve this either in person or by mail on your behalf when you file the motion. If anyone has questions on how to draft a motion properly, leave a comment, DM me. I will respond as soon as possible and try and clarify as much as I can. It's not going to be legal advice. I'm not an attorney, but I have written 27 pages, 2 separate motions, all on my own, that allowed me to have my eviction case dismissed. So I can at least give you some high-level advice on how to make sure you're filing this correctly. Share this with your communities. If you're in the Bay Area and you want to join Bay Resistance, please DM me, leave a comment, and I'm happy to show you how to become involved in an action pod.